What is up? It's your boy Jrad. Let me start this video off first by saying if you don't like fighting games, click off right now. This video is not for you. This is for my friend Tyler mainly, and maybe in the future anyone else that does want to get into Fighter Z and doesn't want to use some over complex tutorial. They just take it from your boy Jrad, okay? This is one of my favorite fighting games, probably theoretically of all time, besides Super Smash Bros. Melee. That's a platform fighter. I know some people don't consider that a fighting game, but that's my favorite game of all time. This is an easy second in terms of fighting games, okay? It's so fun to move your characters, how the oldies think of MVC 3, Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Am I tripping? Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I didn't buy this big bulky piece of junk for nothing, okay? This game is so fun to click buttons in. I wouldn't have spent $120 in this during COVID. I learned a lot of this game during COVID, and there's a lot of concepts that I feel like beginner players, I've taught before, like Tyler, or, some other people online. My cousin Cooper, bro, he's probably watching this video. You can use a lot of tips in this video also, Cooper. But besides all that, let's get straight into it. And if you ever do want to get into fighting games, slide your boy a DM on Discord or just make a comment. I'll play with you. I'll play Melee, Smash Bros, anything. This game, Street Fighter, freaking Guilty Gear, anything. Just hit me up. Okay, so since this tutorial is kind of meant for people that already know a decent amount about this game, I'm still just gonna go over the basics. So there's your buttons, there's lights, there's crouching lights, medium, and then down medium. There's heavy, and then there's the universal down heavy, which is an anti-air. So if I dash, hit him with that, and do your combo that I'm about to teach you later in the video, okay? Blah blah blah. So there's all your basic moves, whatever. I'm not gonna go too deep into that, Then there's your special moves, you can do quarter circles with them. You can do some characters, you can angle certain specials like that. Then there's your specials, I know for Goku, he has 2. If you do on PlayStation, if you do R1, on Xbox it's RB. It's just that he stands in place. But then if you do the trigger on Xbox, which is RT, right? Wait, yeah, RT, and then whatever the freak bob it is on PlayStation, R2, the trigger, he teleports behind. But whatever, certain characters have multiple supers. So yeah, the supers, then the assists. So if you click your first assist button, it does the freaking first assist. Assists are used in a lot of comboing. But one thing I do want to go over is sparking, because I knew that when I was playing Tyler, he didn't know a lot about sparking. Let me just try and figure something out real quick. So let's say you just got hit by big old level 3, right? And you still have your sparking like that. That blue health right up there, and anything that you get hit by, if you spark, that blue health will come back, right? So sparking essentially works as a healing buff, an attack buff, and a defense buff. What I mean by that, right, is what I just showed you with the level 3. Your blue health will heal when you spark. But also, if I were to do a basic combo, look at how much that combo did. If I did the same exact combo with a spark, it's going to do more damage. So when you're doing a lot of really long combos, if you do the basic bread and butter combo, sometimes I can just straight up kill you off of just the fact that sparking just makes you stronger, right? So then also, if you get hit by a projectile, you can reflect. So I'm trying to do this with like that. And when you reflect, it also gives you more meter. That's a really important thing. This is just basic stuff that you should know about the game, but yeah, I just want to go over that. So finally, probably what made me fall in love with this game in the first place is this bread and butter right here. I'm going to just do with Super Saiyan Goku, and I'll throw up on the screen right now the list of characters that can do this bread and butter combo, because there's certain characters like Z Broly or GT, a lot of the DLCs and stuff, or just other characters, Janemba, Jiren, like that can do variations of this combo, but not exactly in the right order. It's like a different sequential order, because every character has a bread and butter, but this is the universal one that you should know. And it looks like this for most normal functioning characters. That's the combo. So once you get used to that, I'll put the combo like linking and stuff in the description for PlayStation buttons, Xbox buttons, whatever the freak else buttons, just the basic game notation. But let's say you're doing that combo, right? At the end of it, right here when you get your heavy, if you have enough meter for yourself to get more damage, you want to do Vanish, Dragon Rush, and then end it with a super. I know with Goku I can just do either of my supers, but specifically you want to learn whatever that combo is for your specific character. And look at like just that combo, it did almost half of his health, you know? It's really good to know. Let me go over that again. So you're doing your combo, right? Blah, blah, blah. You do it. You Vanish, Dragon Rush, and then you super. Now here's a really good time to talk about linking supers. So on my arcade stick, I'm going to do I'm just going to click my assist button right for Team Gohan right at the end of when he does the assist. And when I do that, it links the super after you do like your first super that like I'm doing right now. I'm doing it, I'll click again, and now Team Gohan is activated. The other thing that you can do, you can't just super, you can also level 3 out of this too. So I have 4. I'll quarter circle back with Kefla, and you can use your level 3 too. And it does a lot more damage. And there's certain cases like with this, I know I'm playing this team because this was the team I was fighting against Tyler with before, but I found a freaking touch of death. A TOD in this game is when you just get one hit and they're dead. It's not that efficient though, because a lot of TODs like are more efficient than others. This is just a basic one I found. You need all 7 bars and sparking to hit this, so it's kind of a waste unless you're like really like about to just crap all over your opponent, like if they have 1 character left. But there's a lot of times that like sparking makes your moves stronger and stuff like that. And you see I'm going to link the supers like this. I'm going to use Kefla's level 1, and then Team Gohan, I'm doing his level 3, right? But he has a level 5. If I keep holding X, he's going to use his other 2 bars. There are certain characters that have level 5s in this game. I know UI Goku does, Team Gohan does. There's probably characters I'm missing that do. But yeah, that's kind of the basics of like comboing. Some more information, like besides just the bread and butter combo like that, you go into the whole shenanigans, boom, chicaloom, the Vanish and the Dragon Rush and the super, what I like just explained. You can do combos in the corner too. So like a lot of characters have corner specific combos. I know one with Bardock like very well from COVID. But like there's certain combos you can do that only really work in the corner. So like that, and you can use your like assist. I am like missing, but trust me, there's corner specific combos. Like the TOD that I just did. I can't hit that TOD. Let me show you with GT, right? what I mean by a corner specific combo is I can do like my auto X, or like my auto like whatever, just spamming the light button into a spirit bomb. You can't do that from the middle side of the stage. Like that combo will only connect if you're in the corner. Like if I try and do that in the middle of the stage, I'm gonna go to the other side and it's not gonna work. But there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of little details like that that are really important. Yeah, so that's for the comboing section. So the next thing I want to talk about is how teams typically are built. So for this team specifically, my point character is Super Saiyan Goku, and a lot of the point characters typically have a really, really good 2M. Like this team specifically has 2 really good 2Ms, I think. Like for Goku, it's just his 2M goes really far. Like from here, I think it'll still reach. Like it's really, it has a lot of range. I know for Teen Gohan, his is absolutely busted. He can be like from here, just it's crazy sometimes with some of these characters. And again, Teen Gohan's one of those characters that can do the bread and butter, you know, Vanish, Dragon Rush, and the Super. His specifically though, his goes up, so it's kind of unfortunate. But yeah, like the positioning of how your team is built typically is a point character with really good like range in the beginning, and has a lot of really good mix-ups for like game start. Your mid character typically has a really good assist and is like basically works and functions as the support character of your team. And then your heavy character, who's at the end, typically is like your strongest character, and you know, is saved for the end of the game to do that big boy damage that you need to win. So like the team, this is one of the teams I used to play in COVID. My point was Vegeta, because he has probably the best quarter circle like special in the game, and on top of that, his assist, if I were to switch to one of my mids or my heavies, is insane. Like he has probably one of the best A assists in the entire game. Besides that, like there's a lot of information on this game, like with, if you want to find out if a certain character is a point, mid, or a heavy, you can just look it up. I'm too lazy to pull up a list again, I'm gonna be real. But yeah, your first character is your point, second is your mid, and your last is your heavy. Alright, so the next thing I want to talk about is assists in this game. So typically when you do choose a team, you want to specifically know like what assists you are using. So in this case, with the team that I'm using, let me show you. I'm using Teen Gohan's B assist and Kefla's C assist. Teen Gohan's B assist is like 3 beams like that, which is a really good B assist because you can just do that and then like kind of use that to go like right into your BNB like that as like a starter, right? Typically assists are used a lot as starters in the combos, like a lot of the time in, you know, like game start when you're in this position, you can just throw out a C assist or a B assist, whatever. Don't risk anything. If the assist connects, boom, free combo, Fisher Price, you know? But yeah, when you build your team, you want to make sure that you know what assists do what. Typically, it depends a lot on the character too, but C assist always is going to be a 2-hit attack. So like for Kefla, first hit usually is good for most of the characters, and then second hit hits them down specifically for you to be able to combo into it. So C assist is like the best assist for like any of the characters. I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah, you want to make sure like you don't just want to have freaking bumbleclot your way into figuring out like what your assist. Even like for this team too, My point is Vegeta. His A assist is the consecutive blasting like I showed earlier, which is insane. Typically, Vegeta works as a really good point or mid character. For this team, I'm playing like what I just said, Vegeta's A assist, GT's C assist, which is a pole, which is same thing kind of as Kefla's. The first hit's really good because it teleports to you and then hits you down for like a combo that you can go into. So like for example, boom, boom, go straight into the combo. And Vegeta's one of the characters that you can do that. Do an extra move into it. Vanish, Dragon Rush, super blah blah blah. Everything that I just freaking explained. And then my heavy for that team is Broly. That's his assist for the team that I use. It's insane, to say the less. But yeah, this team is built really good, and you know, part of what I like about this game is you can express yourself so much, like based on the characters that you like and the assists. You can typically be really busted with certain characters, like just insane if you use like Android 21, Z Broly, UI. There's a lot of characters that are imbalanced or just better than others. But what I was just about to get into, Tyler, is after we played at like freaking 4 a.m. last night, I had a revolutionary idea for your team. I personally, you can keep playing Gohan Teen if you want, but I think it would be better if you played a different character. And this is the real team that I think you should play. I think you should play Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and Kefla. Because, and Vegeta with his A assist. Because his A assist, bro, is insane. You just go, boom. Look at all that time you have to get a combo off of that, right? Plus Kefla C assist, boom, boom, into the combo. Yeah. The only thing I'll say to you, bro, is when you are playing Kefla, there's like, you're gonna have to practice Kefla in training mode, because Kefla is by far your most complex and best, I would say, character on this team. Because unlike like if I were to do the combo with Goku, right, each time I do a light move or a medium move, he only has one of them. When you play Kefla, Kefla's mediums hit twice. So when you do the combo, it's 1, 2, 3, boom, 1, 2, 3, boom, twice, twice, up. Boom, once, twice, twice, up, boom, twice, twice, and then whatever else after that. It's a different timing. And because of that, you're going to have to get used to it with practice. Wait a second. Does Vegeta have a level 5? I swear he does. No, he doesn't. Okay. Well, I thought your team was going to be even more busted than I thought it was. But yeah, I think this should be the team you play. You should play Super Saiyan Goku as your, why is the team in the wrong order? Hold on. Am I tripping? Wait. Yeah. So you should play Super Saiyan Goku as your point. And then Vegeta as your mid, Kefla as your heavy. That's your dream team. So, the last thing that I want to talk about in this tutorial, and debatably the most important, I've just kind of been going in a free-flowing order, just whatever I think is the most important for people to know. Specifically, Tyler. Guard all. Yeah. So, when you're at game start, this position is very, very important. And what you want to do is mix up your openings. So, what I mean by that is when you open up, you can either go for a 2M, M, and go into your basic combo, right? The BNB combo. Or you can, you know, use an assist and then back up after. It's like what I mean by that. You can do an assist, maybe Kai Blast back up, that, dash back. You can go for a overhead. So typically the mix-ups are going for a low, going for an overhead, using an assist, going for a low, using an assist, going for an overhead. Crouching punch, punch, Dragon Rush is another mix-up. Or just, assist Dragon Rush off the start. I don't know why that didn't connect. But, when we were playing last night, you could also super dash, but the problem with super dashing is, if they, if they know you're gonna super dash, like, let's say I know they're gonna super dash, right? I clicked the wrong damn button. It's hard to play with two controllers at once, trust me. They just do that. And you're omega cooked, and there's nothing you can do. I've heard you say a lot of times, oh, there's got to be a way that I can get out of this. Nope, this is Dragon Ball FighterZ. And you just do stuff like that, and it's amazing. But yeah, you want to go for mix-ups. The last thing that I'm going to talk about is movement tech. Let me just show you. I'm not even going to try and explain how it's difficult, but there's your, your walk forward, your walk back, your dash forward, your dash back. There's jump, there's double jump, and you can kind of jump, go in directions like this, align yourself for like that. But then if you click down really fast and then up, you will do a really high jump, and from that really high jump, you can kind of start drifting around, like how I'm doing now. And when you do it, the way you know you did that super high jump is, those little like white and black like jumping particle things that come up. That's how you know you did it. And the fact that you can drift after. You can't just do it up. You can do it forwards left, or you can do it forwards right. You can do it either way. The debatably the most important thing, especially when you are like on game start, is to be able to do this. So you just kind of dash up. Imagine essentially a quarter circle, but in the top left or the top right. Like if you look at my controls like down here where I'm swinging about, you just go boom boom, like boom 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 boom. So fastly it looks like this, because what you're essentially doing is short hopping and dashing back, but you can cancel the dash back by just doing a circle and do it faster like that. You can also do it like jump and then dash forward, or fast canceled, boom. So a lot of the time when we're playing, I'll hit you with something like, oh my god, I messed it up, boom, and then go straight into my combo. Maybe use an assist, get more off of that, right? But yeah, this little like movement tech thing, I'm also playing on an arcade stick, so my personal opinion is that it's harder to do on arcade stick because just the nature of it, compared to doing it on a controller where the buttons are quicker to do. Like, I'm better at doing it on controller just because my thumb has to like move less compared to my entire like, it's a bit more difficult, but I like clicking my buttons on my precious old big chunk of plastic. So yeah, well, that's basically a lot of information. I don't even know if this video is going to come out on the 25th or the 26th. I want it to come out today, but I need to edit this and then upload it. Who cares about the thumbnail? Maybe I'll make a thumbnail, who knows. But regardless, that is the tutorial, okay? I don't know if it's going to turn out good. I don't know if it's going to turn out bad, but hope you learned something. One of my favorite fighting games ever. Catch you in the next one.